What is up, guys? I'm JKU390 and welcome to part 5 of Let's Play Mega Man 03. So I told you we would be putting up another part today. Unfortunately, the time that this actually goes up might be the next day, like that it actually appears for you guys, but I'm still going to be uploading it on Friday the 30th. So this place is, oh yeah, I might as well go ahead and say, it is now 1:10. I was going to record this much earlier like the other parts, because it's 1:10 a.m. So I mean, technically my time it is, or yeah, that's right, it is Friday the 30th my time. This will be labeled so far as uploaded on the 29th. That's when it was posted, went up, Thursday the 29th. I'll still have another episode or part probably coming out later today. Well, later Friday the 30th. Man, that makes it confusing. Because YouTube is on Pacific time, so it is actually 11:10 their time. Where for me, I'm in Central time, so it is 1:10. I know, it's very confusing. But I had a crap ton of homework, got phone calls, stuff like that, and I ended up being held over much longer than I would have liked to have been. So I haven't really been talking about this level, but there's not really all that much to go over. I mean, seems like stick to the top and you'll find pretty much all the cyber discs, or CDs, or whatever they are. This part was a little tedious, but I don't know. I kind of like it. So obviously they have the first one moving to kind of show you what this level is going to be like. And you learn there if you push that block, then... Oh, excuse me. Well, it opens that... Yeah. And I guess I was failing pretty bad, because I suck at using that weapon. So yeah, as you saw, whenever I got off the button, the thing closes back. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to keep pushing this block. Which I'm glad I did, because I wouldn't have wanted to got trapped in there. Wouldn't have want to have gotten trapped. So yeah, like I said, it's pretty early in the morning. And for those of you that don't know, I take sleep medicine to help me sleep, and that's really kicked in right now, and I feel like I'm about to pass out. But I said I was going to have another part, so I'm doing that right now. I kind of feel like poop, but it's all good. I have no idea how I got that, but I'm not complaining. I suck so much with those stupid... I still can't remember what it's called. I need to look it up one of these times. But like I said, I already finished the game, so I don't really use that save file anymore. Yeah, that was a trick. That was one of those things that you go up to and it kills you. Oh yeah, the enemy here is fire, that's right. I was wondering why I went to lightning at first, but that's right. I can't remember the enemy's name though. He's also from the first Zero game. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I really hope that my audio's on. I could see myself just be too... yeah, I let that guy shoot me so I could drop down on the spikes and grab that. I know it's usually a stupid way to do it, but I've learned through multiple times just letting that happen makes it a lot easier. Am I gonna jump up there again? Oh, okay, no. Oh, I remember what I did here. At least I think I do. Yep. And there's actually another sub-tank. I think I did a victory dance for that one. Because that one I found on just being stupid. Huh. I thought it was one of the like few times in this game I do my victory dances where you'll just see me start going crazy. Oh, nope, I'm still exploring. Which actually there was something else up there. I don't think I get it this time, but I know I go back later and get it. I don't remember if there's anything special. It might have been another, like, vitality thing or something. Okay, those blocks I'm on, I can actually use the spear also to break through those, and if you do, then there's another Cyber Elf or CD or disc or whatever they are down there. But anyway, we are already to the boss. It's like Hanu Machine is what I think it is.
My body has returned from decay, for Lord Wild who gave me life. I've returned, and now I'll take care of your pitiful soul. Let's see you fight. Like a hero.
God, that thing's voice bugs me. I don't know why. It's like it's yelling monkey. I goes, monkey! I'm gonna get a drink of water. Okay, there we go. I ended up drinking the entire bottle of water, but still. Yeah, those little monkeys are stupid. And on this one, at least, you don't get a Cyber Elf from them. Because the first game, you had to, whenever you fought him, that was the only time you could get those Cyber Elves, was whenever he shot off his monkeys. Why did I not use the sub-tank? Okay, here we go. Good job, JKU. Don't be stupid now, buddy.
Monkey!
Ah, there we go. I switched back to the Z-Saber. Makes the battle so much easier. Unless, of course, you miss like that. Oh, excuse me.
An impressive fight, however. Evil must fail in the end.
History will judge who the true winner was.
May you perish, O ancient god of destruction.
Bye-bye, monkey. Oh, I'm yawning. Yeah, my clear time was 6 minutes. Transferring to 1. Transfer complete. Thank you, Zero. Now that they're without a leader, yeah, same thing as last time. And then after obtaining the rest of the secret discs, just like last time. But this time I just made sure I got them all in one fell swoop. Blech. So yeah, it's the 4 Guardians. That's one of the Cyber Elves. Of course, another Cyber Elf. There it is. Hanu Machine. He's a monkey Lloyd. Okay. Did I skip? Oh, okay, I was seeing how many there were. That's right. Cannon hides in the wall. And the Malnet. It's a bee. And of course, here we go back into the actual gameplay. Against actually one of my favorite bosses. I don't know, I just think, crap, I don't even remember his name now. Blizzak, I can't remember, crap. I don't know, and the thing is, I actually like his, character's name. A lot of the characters' names on these are stupid, but I thought his was cool. Blizzak Stagroth, there we go. I like what they tried to do with his name, at least. Oh, here's where... Actually, well, I know I'm going to do it. Because I saw the water, and I know I really wanted to use the water jumping shoes to see how they worked. I realized I kind of suck with him. Alright, so I was making myself more powerful. I was like, I need E-Tank. Or not E-Tank. Sub-Tank. Freaking Mega Man X. I'm yawning. As if you guys couldn't hear. I guess I was looking over what I had. It's like I got 3 vitality boosters and... Oh, that one becomes a sub-tank. Am I going to use that one too? Man, I should have edited around this a bit more. But anyway, yeah, see, I got the one satellite up above me. And all he does is just flies back and forth and drops health to me. Yeah, here's where I decided to do the boots. I was like, oh yeah, water. It's like, oh. Yep, I could not get my bearings on this. It seems like one of the items they probably could have added into the older games, like the first two. Because I can't really think of many levels on this one that has water. Opposed to the other two where, like, you know, fighting people like Leviathan was a pretty big deal. And she's like a water boss and crap. But then on this one, you just... I don't know, you see her, and that's about it. I guess I could have used it whenever I fought the blue guy, because that level was pretty much entirely water. I don't know why I didn't think to do that. But yeah, if you guys probably saw that ledge up there, so I wanted to get up to it. Oh, but my back and belly are itching. I don't know if you can... Hopefully it doesn't pick it up, but the way my mic is set up right now, it might... So if you randomly hear me just, like, scratching my stomach, that's why. Because I'm randomly scratching my stomach. See that? Oh, excuse me. I'm pretty sure I have that little fairy thing, my cyber elf flying around me all day. Call it a fairy because it makes me think of Navi, but from Ocarina of Time. I'm pretty sure I said it in an older part, but still. I apologize if that thing bothers you, because I didn't really notice I had it anymore for a while. Every now and then I'd see whenever my health would go up at just random times, or health would fall out of nowhere. But for the most part, I kind of forgot about it. So yeah, I guess we're at... Well, I guess once we get to the halfway point of this video, we'll be halfway through this LP already. I didn't know I couldn't jump up the ice poles. I don't know why I didn't know that. I tried to do that on both the previous games, too. Ah, I remember this giant display of fail. This thing was stupid. Here's one of the times it gave me my health. Yep, I failed miserably at getting up this thing. For some reason, I just couldn't get the jump right. I'd either hit my head on it or I wouldn't be high enough. And then that time I was trying more to get the health because I wanted to fill up my sub-tanks. That time I should have had it. I was just stupid because I tried to rush before the ice went. And there we go. I got it. Yeah, see, I got hit by that thing like crazy. Then all these ice where I'm sliding around and crap, nothing. So what the heck was that crap? I dodged all that, no problem. And I can't just do a normal wall jump. I think I end up having to come back here because I think those harpoon guys have a disc on them. If not, then you get it from them on the, like, blue guy's stage. The guy that jumps in the submarine. I can't remember which. And there's this stalag ice. Because I can never remember which is which between a stalagmite and stalactite. Can never remember which one's the bottom, which one's top. But yeah, it's pretty obvious what they do. You run under them and they fall. So if you either just shoot them or slash them or whatever, it, you know, it doesn't affect you. I think this part was supposed to be a lot harder than I made it out to be. But I'm not complaining. Because I probably could have just jump dash, like, or jump slash all that ice. That guy might have a secret disc as well. The cannons that hang on the ceiling. I'll be honest, guys. I can't wait for this part to be done, so I can just edit the audio, then position the audio, then cut the stuff on the parts, then upload the thing, and then go to sleep. So I got class tomorrow, and I got a big math test. So, yeah. Math is a subject that I do not excel in. Doesn't come naturally to me like things like English and history. It's more like math and science where I don't do as bad in science. Math I do the worst in, but I'm just getting it. I'm very slow in math. It's like my college, my first year, I was pretty much, yeah, I was basically done with English already.
I'm impressed you made it to this base. Still, I cannot dishonor Lord Weil, the man who brought me back. I'll just have to freeze you now.
Ooh. It's like he's voiced by the Hulkster. Actually, no, it's like he's voiced by freaking Macho Man Randy Savage. May he rest in peace. Now I want to hear Blizzak Staggeroff yell wow. Oh. Step into a Slim Jim or whatever. Why can't I remember that? Step into a Slim Jim, right? I don't know, I'm too tired right now, I don't care. Or hear him yell, oh yeah. We'll give him that. Blizzak Staggeroff puts up a much bigger fight in this than he did the... Oh, there he goes.
Oh, forgive me, Lord Weil.
Yeah, he puts up a much bigger fight than he did in the first game. Still. Yeah, look at that. I think I got them all. Yeah, I did. Because I think there's 10 in each level. And of course, my rank is a D again. Well, stayed a D. Because of all the Cyber Elves I used. 100 money, hooray! More Cyber Elves, hooray! More crap, hooray! Alright, well, due to the fact I got that, that means that ledge earlier, if you even remember where I said I think there was one up there, I guess there wasn't. Transfer complete. Still feel pretty bad knowing that one of the levels that gave me the most trouble was the intro level. It's just those stupid shrimp that jump up. Oh yeah, there's El Paizo from the first game. There's his, disc. I was like, oh, it's El Paizo or El Pizo, however you pronounce it.
B. Stagriff.
P. Aqua. So yeah, I guess that was the level you get it. You kill enough of those guys and you get it. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't just randomly do a jump. Oh, I might do it here. Jump cut. Yeah, there we go. And I'm jumping being stupid. I don't know why every time it jumps like back to it, I'm always doing something. So here we go. We are going to fight X, well, Copy X once again. I like calling him Pirate X more, but still. Whereas I think that, yeah, Copy X2.
If you strike here, you may be able to stop Neo Arcadia.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Preparations for transfer complete. Whee! Zero, come back safely, okay? No problem, Seal. Emergency. Oh, that's the sign for Omega back there. With some weird, blueprint things. Kind of look like me. It's probably why it's what the emergency's telling him. Like, emergency. Zero's running in here killing everybody. It's the way I get a lot of cameras. Just jump up and power that thing. I don't even know why I still kill cameras. There was only the one level that I needed to, but, well, I guess it's a mixture of me wanting to kill everything I see, just force of habit. And, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fail time. Here we go, guys. Here's my fail compilation. Same place, like, times. Alright, so I died 10 times. Now here I am running through this thing. The normal way, you know. No more fail compilation. Yeah, I thought you guys would want to see all my fun deaths here. Although still, this level was not near as bad as the tower from the first game. That one is still my most unfavorite level. The worst part is I didn't even remember that one. I don't know if whenever I first played 01, maybe I didn't get that far or what, but I don't know. I know I played 02 all the way through. Because I remember, like, the final bosses and all that stuff. There were a couple levels in between I didn't remember. See, those stupid little things, obviously if you haven't been able to tell, whenever I hit the red tripwire, they come. But they don't really do much damage or anything, so I wasn't trying to avoid them. I was hoping I could kill them and get a chip off of them. Or a secret disc or whatever. I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's right. I was just going to fight Mega here. I just about ran straight into those spikes, and that would have sucked. Make it all the way up to this part. But it's all good. This part coming up, I got completely by accident, but it was pretty awesome. Right there. I was just, like, jumped away from it and somehow got on that ledge. Seemed a lot crazier whenever I actually played it, because I wasn't really paying much attention. I was watching the blue guy that was shooting me. And it looked like I barely just slid the spike, so I got pretty lucky. And I realized, of course, I was about to get smashed there, so I was like, oh, poop. And then I knew I made it farther, so I was just going to sprint for it. I have no idea how I didn't hit any of those spikes. But, once again, like always, I am not complaining. I am complaining that how that explosion somehow hit me. I was deciding should I go down or not, and I was like, yeah, there probably is a secret disc there, and I want to get them all. Pokemon. I don't know why I waited till it started going down to drop, but, you know, whatever. My clever way of getting up there. I abused the crap out of that, chain rod, catapult rod, super rod, something rod, whatever it is. I used the crap out of it. And now... Oh, what is that doing? Okay, obviously I wasn't doing anything. Maybe because we're going up against the boss and I realized, oh wait, I don't know X's weakness. So, you've come, Zero. Do you know what you're doing? You are helping extremists. Why would a legendary hero help an evil army?
So, you're saying we're an evil army? And you people are fighting for justice?
Exactly right. Almost all humans support our cause. All humans dream of defeating the extremists.
What value is there in the justice complacent humans seek?
Who cares about value? New Arcadia is doing what's right. That is enough proof that what we do is just.
Warning. Warning, warning, warning.
I was like, I don't know, I'm going with lightning. I think I switched through this multiple times to see if anything does anything special. There we go, Z-Saber. That's better. So yeah, he pretty much fights the exact same way he does when you fight him on the first game. He has a few more attacks, it seems like, but overall, he's not really anything special. Oh yeah, he's got his stupid sub-tank. He's like, what the heck? Cheater. And I don't remember why, but for some reason I actually had to come back and fight him. I think I might have forgot to save it after this level, and I came back, or I had to go back and do it all again. Which I mean was fine, but still. No, why? Why? I'm a hero. I fight for justice. I wanna be the one who fights for justice. Weil, Dr. Weil, use Omega. Crush him in your hand. He is no longer here. Hey, Sora. Who are you?
X.
X? You are my original form. Wiles moved to another base. With Omega. Weil was using you for his own purpose. Gee, everyone treats me like a fool. I won't stand for it. Let me show you my true power.
I'm the Prince of all Saiyans!
Oh no. Wiles placed a trap on your body. Gee! I can't move. You know, I feel sorry for Copy X, because he's just kind of being pushed around. He's like, everybody betrays me and hates me and makes fun of me. Because I'm stupid. I got some foot chip, I'm not sure what it was, but whatever. It might be the one that, like, makes me go faster, is what I would assume it is. That or possibly, like, well, I guess technically my second favorite chip, but whatever.
Question mark, exclamation point.
Weil knew from the beginning, or start, how things would turn out. He must have rigged a trap on him. To fulfill his true ambition.
Hear me, citizens. The great land of Neo Arcadia, I must inform you of sorrowful news.
Dr. Weil.
Just now, Our hero, Master X, was taken by bloodthirsty extremists, and he has sadly passed away. So in accordance with Ordinance Number 8, I, Dr. Weil, will become your new leader. It is time to put a stop to these extremists. Thank you all. I've just confirmed your approval. I will have to ask you all to do a number of things. Neo Arcadia cannot know the true peace until the extremists are eradicated. Let us all fight together until they're wiped out.
Alright. Oh, I'm starting to get tired. It's all going according to his plans. One more tired than I was, at least.
Dr. Weil. Will he try to repeat the tragedy of the Elf Wars that ended a century ago?
I'll look for Weil. I need you to help.
Okay. I'll look for him, too. I wanted to say something about Omega.
What is it?
Well, never mind. I'll bring it up again when the time comes. The heart is what counts, not the body. X, what the heck are you talking about? Are you freaking Yoda?
Alright. The heart.
Yes. So, this is what it's come to. Dr. Weil as the ruler of Neo Arcadia.
Those humans have been told a thing. No, that's not it. They haven't tried to learn a thing.
Maybe I read that last part wrong. I don't know. Lives with plenty of food and comfort. People have stopped bothering to think with their heads. There may still be some people who want to do something. Excuse me, if we could somehow let those kinds of people know what Dr. Weil is really thinking, we might be able to change Neo Arcadia. Who is this Dr. Weil anyway? What has he been doing since he reappeared? If you can gather some information, we might be able to analyze it to determine where he is presently in what's been going on till now.
Okay, where do I need to go? Just tell me.
Yes, but first, I'll save our data. Or data. It's like, sure, why not? Isolated some locations for me. And I assume I gotta go and open the rest of those discs, is what I do, yeah. After playing a level to make sure I got all the secret discs. There we go. Which kinda sucked, going through that level again, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And I think the very last one I had to get was at the very end, though, you know that cannon thing that's on the ceiling? I think that was what it was. Might be that one right there, actually. Oh, no. Copy X. Oh, yeah, and I kept watching and hoping he'd transform into something else because that attack looks cool. I was like, maybe if I do it again. But nope. Sea cannon. I think that, maybe that was it. I had to kill more of those. That was it. The blue one. Basically, anytime you see an enemy for the first time, you want to just keep... Oh. Okay, I guess I'm going to end this.